and welcome to my channel. My name is Stefany Alvarez and this is Hypopressive for Beginners. So today's class is the first class and we're gonna start from the foundation. Hypopressive low pressure fitness is not only about the abdominal vacuum, it's about the posture and re-education of our breathing. So this class is gonna focus to pay attention, where are you breathing? Are you correctly engaged the muscles that are necessary to improve your breathing and later on improve your strength on your core, your posture, and improve in each position that we're gonna work in. So let's get started. Please, if you like, give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you can get notified every time that I upload a new video. Let's get to the floor. So we're gonna start with a little bit of different type of breathing. So we're gonna focus and create awareness. Where are you diving? Where are you moving? What are the muscles that you use once you breathe? So first time, we're gonna place one hand on top of your chest and pay attention if you are able to feel that your hand is moving when you breathe. Don't force anything, you're just gonna breathe natural as you do. Feel if you are able to move your chest. We're gonna inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. This is really important. We're gonna inhale through the nose. Our nostrils are prepared to clean the air. That's why we want to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, because we're gonna activate more the core muscles. If you manage to move your chest, now we're gonna pass to our rib cage. So with the both hands on the rib cage, inhale, and now I want that you try to expand your thoracic area. So your rib cage should be moving lateral to the side, and you will be able to feel that expansion. I always try to say that the rib cage are like an accordion, we call it in Spanish. So they're moving and expanding, giving space for our lungs to have some more air. And as you're breathing out through the mouth, you feel how the rib cage is closing towards the middle. Let's repeat this. And breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Are your hands moving? If you still not feel that, you can keep practice. Repeat that movement until you start to feel slowly, then you're expanding. One of the tips that I'm gonna give you is if you put your fingers together when you inhale, you should feel that the fingers goes apart in the middle, and then when you're breathing out, the fingers are touching back again, right? If you are able to do that, pay attention how much are there given a space between each other. If you can manage to go every time a little bit more, creating that gap in between the fingers, and that will mean that you're expanding a little bit more your rib cage, right? Now, the next exercise, we're gonna do it lying down, and this is really important because we are used to have a belly breathing, which in this type of exercises, we need to make sure that we engage the core, but not really tight. So I want to make sure that we are correctly using the right muscles. We're gonna do thoracic breathing, so bend your knees and place one hand on top of your abdomen. And now I want you that you inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. What happens with your abdomen when you breathe? Inhale, exhale. Pay attention. Do you feel that the abdomen goes out too much? Do you feel that the abdomen is sinking as you're breathing out? Repeat one more time. Great. Now, I want that you place with your fingers, you're going to press the abdomen. So as you inhale, you're going to press, and I want you that you feel here that your abdomen is soft. And as you exhale, press and feel if you can, underneath, you can feel a little bit tight. Then you engage in your transverso, right? Inhale through the nose. This is soft. Exhale. And you feel that slightly tension on the abdomen, on the transverso. Let's repeat another 2 more times. Inhale, abdomen is soft. Exhale. Right. If you feel that slightly tension, you can try it in different areas around your abdomen. When you're breathing out, this is your abdominal faja, the corset of the transverso that is activating, right? We don't want to breathe and get the abdomen out too much. We want to breathe more thoracic, moving the chest rather than the belly too much. And when we breathe out, the chest goes low and the abdomen goes in. This is the ideal. Let's practice, pay attention one more time. Inhale. You feel how your chest is expanding. The abdomen doesn't bulge, doesn't go out. And as you're breathing out, lower your chest and you brace your abdomen, right? This is the most important part once we activate our core, right? If in this exercise you're struggling, keep practice on and on until you feel that you are practiced correctly and you get that activation of the transverso. Because what happens sometimes, we have a different disconnection in between the muscles, and this is when the belly breathing and we feel and we push, and if we do any effort like a calf, I want to try to make it wrong. I cough and the belly bulge. Imagine that you go out. This is when we could have potential dysfunctions, hernias, or create more pressure, internal pressure, and for diastasis or any pressure on the pelvic that will go down rather than to connect and do the actual work of the muscles that have to be lifting, right? So once we breathing in, focus on the thoracic, diaphragmatic breathing, and breathing out, you brace not too much, 30%, engaging the core, so automatically the pelvic floor will lift, right? I know there's a lot to digest. On the first part, we need to think a little bit, but believe me, after that, if you get this exercise right, you will go straight away on the postures and slowly start to engage and use correctly the muscles, right? Okay, so now sometimes we get a little bit of tension on the diaphragm, so I'm gonna do a little bit of myofascia release. So with my fingers, I'm gonna go under the rib cage as I'm breathing out, and I'm gonna slide my fingers on the edge of the rib cage with the both hands. Inhale through the nose, exhale, and slide your fingers. Let's keep repeating about 10 to 12 times one side, and then we go to the other side. I want to show you standing. This exercise is best to do it lying down, but I show you on the camera. Inhale, exhale. So you go with the both fingers, both hands, and try to slide all the way down, right? Keep repeating this. If you feel that your fingers are not able to get underneath, go gently and slowly. You are getting released the diaphragm. If there is too much tension, this is what we are trying to do to be able to move that rib cage. Let's go for another 5 on the right side. Inhale, exhale, go all the way to the side and slightly down. Right, one more. We don't have to push too much if we feel that it's tight. We have organs there, okay? On the right side, we got the liver, so we don't want to create more stress. So we want to release slowly, get that feeling of the muscle. If it's too tight, if it's soft, how much you are able to go with your fingers under the rib cage. Last one on the right side. Great. We're going to move to the left now. We repeat the same. Now it's really interesting. See the difference between the right and the left. During the exhalation, slide all the way down to the last floating ribs, right? We try to massage all the way down. Another 5 times. Inhale. I'm sure you're already feeling the difference, and start to get a little bit loose, a little bit more flexible. Two more. Last time. Excellent, relax. Great job. Now, once you have done that, try to breathe again using the rib cage and feel the difference. I'm 100% sure you already feel how the rib cage expands a little bit more. We have done myofascial release and diaphragmatic massage on that area. the posture and the position, it will be even better once you start to release the tension, and slowly we're going to dive into the next exercises on the next class and build a little bit more strength on the core and connection with our pelvic floor and all our body. So I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe, click on the bell so you get notified for the next upcoming classes, and give a thumbs up if you like it. I hope to see you soon. Have a lovely day.